City Council is seeking approval for the use of funds from the sale of the Muskogee Creek Council House for new projects in Okmulgee. One of those is this building, the police department.
Through decay, leaks, water, and structural damage, this building has stood the test of time. But the question is, for how long? If you would like to take a look, there are problems here with the roof, which causes water damage and the brick is breaking off.
We can see actual structural damage as far as the bricks and some of the timbers. All the roof around the edges is leaking. You can see where it's running down the walls. We actually have buckets set up quite a few places up here to help catch the water. We have some floor damage up here as well.
Officer LeGrand took us even deeper into the problems with the department's building.
The wall out. Actually, behind this wall here is some wooden double doors like barn doors from way back when they built the building. And the only thing separating us right now and the outside alley is the sheetrock and those old wooden doors and this little bit of insulation. So this is the hallway leading back by patrol to the lieutenant's office in our dispatch area. You can kind of see a little bit on the floors, the stains from where large amounts of flooding happen all the time, as well as our break room and locker room. The floors in there as well, where the water leaks and come through the tiles. They just had to replace the ceiling tiles, but the carpet hadn't been torn up, and the damage did. And it's a reoccurring problem. We've had problems with mold inside here. They've come and kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Just needs to be something done with it. We poured a lot of money into the PD for repairs, and it seems like it just keeps reoccurring. Where people come in to speak with an officer, this is some of more of the floor damage where they had to pull the carpet up due to the flood we had of the pipes freezing and breaking. And it took them, I think it was, when it broke, I think it took probably close to 4 hours before they actually got the water shut off because they couldn't find the cutoff valve, so water was running here for a long period of time. It looks the same just because of the age of it and the wear on it. Every year it seems like we have a termite problem when they start to swarm. We've had it treated 4 or 5 years now in a row. It seems to also be reoccurring. This room here it looked like it was snowing in here one year. They were swarming. They started flying around when the wings start coming off. This whole room was covered. We had to actually close this room up and get the officers out because they couldn't work in here because of the termites swarming. And that's it. That all comes from the timbers up above us that we can't see because of the ceiling tiles. Carpet up and get it out. This ramp actually looked like a big water slide. You see the water park as far as the amount of water and the speed it was rushing down the ramp. Sewer backs up here, it floods out into the floor and out into the hallway out here. It's been a problem on several occasions. There's smoke damage and stuff where actually timbers have been on fire up in there.
According to a 2010 opinion by City Attorney Mike Vanderberg, currently proceeds from the 2010 sale of the council house must be dedicated to the same general purpose for which the taxes were originally raised. The opinion goes on to say that the money from the council house sale cannot be paid over to the general operating funds. Only a vote of the people with a 60% approval could redirect the funds. The city council feels the funds will better benefit the community in being used to fund capital projects appropriate to promote economic development, quality of life, tourism, and similar uses for the city of Okmulgee. The old police station has served its purpose, but the city says it's time to move on. This former ONG building has been chosen as a prime location offering a dry, modern space, utilities that will run within reason, and plenty of parking with room for equipment currently being stored off-site at several locations.
There has been discussion about a big move to the ONG building, but that will depend on your vote April 1st. Make sure to let your voice be heard. This is Lana Harvin, Okmulgee News Network.